Hi everybody, it's Olivier Blanchard at The Brand Builder on Twitter, and here I am in beautiful Cannes. You can see the old port behind me and the Suquet over my shoulder. The Suquet is the old fortress that overlooks the Bay of Cannes and used to protect it back in the day. So I want to warn you ahead of time that it might get a little bit noisy during this quick video. There's a helicopter that keeps landing and taking off to my right. There's a giant stage being erected to my left, so you'll hear some banging and clanging noises. And of course you might hear some loud scooters or honking because there's a road right behind me, and it's very, very difficult to shoot in peace and quiet out here in Cannes during a big event like this. So anyway, I'm not here to talk to you about the Cannes Lions or how noisy it is around me. What I want to remind you is that on June 30th around the world is Social Media Day. And one of the main events globally is Social Media Day Belgium, which takes place in Antwerp. So again, June 30th, the second biggest Social Media Day event globally after New York is the one that goes on in Belgium. And what we have in store for you this year is a two-part program. So in the evening, of course, you're going to have the usual DJ party with a lot of great Belgian beer. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I definitely encourage anyone who is free that evening. There's banging going on. Hear it? Isn't that great? They'll be like church bells in a minute. So I want to invite anyone who is free that evening, June 30th, to definitely attend the Social Media Day party in Belgium. And of course there's information attached to this video so you can register, and I think the price is actually pretty decent. But the part, and there's a dog bouncing around here. So the part that's really interesting though for me is, hang on. Okay, let's try that again. So I want to draw your attention to the afternoon sessions. Basically, we have a 5-hour workshop that we're going to put together for you on Social Media Day, or I guess you could think of it as 5 one-hour workshops all grouped together. So the first one is going to be an executive briefing, which will talk about social media strategy and integration within the enterprise. So whether you're a director, a marketing director, an agency principal, or you work for a company as a CMO, CEO, COO even, and you're trying to understand how to make social media fit in your business, this is the session that you need to attend first and foremost. So it's the first one. And if you're a more junior person, you can attend it too, and you'll understand what your clients or what your bosses are after. So it'll be a really good one to kind of get everybody in the mood. Session number 2, after a 15-minute break, is going to focus on the new marketing mix, which essentially is going to talk about social media and marketing and how to integrate the two so they work together in concert as well they should. Session number 3, after another 15-minute break, is going to focus on digital reputation management, digital crisis management, and monitoring. So this one is going to be in particular interest to PR professionals who are tasked with dealing with crisis management, with crisis response, with monitoring and reputation-related activities. So we'll talk about monitoring, how to make sure that you have an early warning system, how to plan for these things, and how to manage these crises, whether they're very large or very small, in such a way that you can basically get rid of them or turn them around to your advantage. Session number 4, again after a 15-minute break, is going to deal with measurement. So we'll talk a little bit about social media ROI, but we'll also talk about other forms of measurement that deal with business, that deal with media, and so we'll kind of take a nice overlook of all the measurement that's available to you, put it in perspective so that you understand when you need to worry about business measurement and when you need to worry about social media measurement, and how the two really mix and coexist. And then of course the last session is actually not much of a session at all. I'm not going to present. What we're going to do is have a full open forum for an entire hour, basically nothing but questions and answers. You ask the questions, I answer them, or other people in the crowd can join in and help me answer them as well. So it'll be a really nice opportunity to have a full interactive session. I know that with a lot of workshops and a lot of conferences, the speaker presents for 45 minutes and has about 5 or 10 minutes to answer 2 or 3 questions at the end. And that's usually not enough. I really want to give attendees the opportunity to ask all the questions that they want to ask and have them answered to their satisfaction. So a full hour of one-on-one with me, or rather 300-on-1 with me, in which I will answer all your questions. So again, all the information is linked below. So if you haven't registered yet and you're available on June 30th to come to Antwerp, definitely sign up, and that'll take care of that. Merci. So let's try that again. So I definitely invite you to, if you haven't already, look at all the events that we have planned for you for Social Media Day Belgium. Register, there's a link below if you haven't done that already. And I guess I'll see you there. All right, June 30th, Social Media Day Belgium, Antwerp. See you there. What I want to talk to you about is Social Media Day, which is coming up, of course, on June 30th. Shit.